Like it's gotten to a point where I'm actually very smart and all, but people don't acknowledge it at all. Sometimes people can say, "No, Manoj, you're very smart." And all. People don't say. It's very sad. Harsh will call me smart when he comes. He won't.
We'll add a clipboard, like say
Yeah.
Manoj is looking smart.
Like they have like applause. We'll have like
Yeah,
clip like
yeah.
say Manoj is smart. Welcome everyone to another episode of Nerdistan, a podcast where we celebrate being weird and being nerds. I'm your host, like always, the very smart Manoj Matthew. No one tells me that, but and joining me today is the much
Oh, God.
smarter, much more handsome, much more intelligent person. That's my very good friend, Jay Nair. And before I go to Jay Nair, I just want to wish you guys a very happy Diwali from all of us here at Nerdistan Podcast. It's just me and Jay, but it sounds
Yeah.
more big when I say like all of us. Like we have a big team. But anyway, Jay, on to you.
See, man, like I would have appreciated if you had stopped, like, given me those attributes, like, much smarter. Because, like, by the time you were saying about yourself, it was all good. Like, it was,
Yeah.
yeah, he's selfish and he's like
Yeah,
arrogant.
yeah.
He's
When
like
I started talking
me,
about you, it
me, me.
sounded lie, It sounded like a
Yeah,
lie.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know.
That's what I was saying.
Just, just kidding. Just kidding. We have a great show for you today. I hope so. I mean, we
Like
don't know what the
always,
show.
like
No, we,
always.
no, we don't really know what the show is going to be. We hope it's going to be good.
We
Tonight
don't
we'll
tell
be.
people here.
That's yeah, I know. Like great hosts don't tell, no? Like they never say
Yeah.
it in the actual shows. But tonight we are going to be bringing in my very good friend Harsh Vardhan, who's an amazing chap. I just used the word chap. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. Oh.
He's an amazing friend of mine. He's an amazing person. We'll be having him on the show in just a few minutes. Before that, we thought we would just look back on this week and just say very quickly, just say the things that was trending in Twitter. There's a new segment that we introduced. We are introducing this week. So things that were
Hmm.
trending in Twitter last week. I mean, there were lots of stuff
And it will
that.
be, yeah. This
Yeah,
segment
go on.
will be long gone, like after one
Yeah,
week, I'm
it'll be
telling
it'll be
you.
very short lived. It'll be very short. Next week we
Yeah.
won't even speak about this. But on things, on things trending in Twitter last week. Uh, See, a lot of stuff were trending in Twitter last week. Like you had Joe Biden become the president. We had the Bihar elections happen. But here at
Hmm.
Nerdistan Podcast, we only talk about the more unimportant stuff in life. So
Yeah.
and the unimportant stuff in life is that Mumbai Indians again won the IPL again.
Yeah.
Everyone was disappointed. Even Mumbai Indian fans were disappointed. They were like, "Arey yaar, 2 years again, same thing. At least next year, it should have been at least odd, even odd." But it was absolutely sad for all RCB fans out there.
All RCP fans, okay.
Or everyone was disappointed that RCB got kicked out. I'm saying, I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's true.
People were very emotional. Some people cried for 2 days. Not.
Yeah. It's like those people are not here. Like, let me tell you all. Like, we are not the ones who cried for two
Yes.
days. Like, right, Manoj?
Bro, I gotta be honest with you. This one stung. This one stung because it was such a close match. It really stung. Like
Yeah, I
for
know.
like for like one day, and I was not speaking to anyone. I was just
Yeah.
with my thoughts, in my emotions. Like when I was going to sleep, I kept rethinking the match. I was like, yeah, if they had said 1-4 over there,
Mm.
if that one boundary hadn't gone. But anyway, it's all in good fun. At least we had an amazing tournament this year
Yeah.
amid this entire crisis. Something else that
Mm.
was trending this week was the fact that PlayStation 5 finally launched. Like,
Yeah.
people actually have it, after a long time. Very few people have it, though. Very few people have it, but people are having lots of fun with it. No one in India has it, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Like, I even saw
And I
PlayStation.
don't think
Yeah, good,
and I
good.
don't think like anyone will have it like by the end of even this year, because like the way these guys are like going, na, I don't think they
Yeah.
even care about like
Yeah,
us.
PlayStation India even issued a statement saying that we are not
Yeah.
releasing it in India. Like it was
Yeah.
a very formal statement. They were like, we are not like,
True.
in every country it launches in its own time. So we will be coming. Basically, what they
Yeah.
meant is, fuck you guys. You guys don't pay much. You guys don't
Yeah.
buy much of the stuff. You guys are a very small market.
And
We will be bringing
like
it in our own time.
it's such a great thing. Like I never got to witness knowingly the console war, which was like
Yeah.
happening for so many years. So on November 10th, Xbox Series S and X got launched, and on November 11th, like uh, PlayStation 5, the digital edition and the Ultimate Edition got launched. And it was like I never get to witness these type of things, but 2020 has made me so many unbelievable stuff. Like I didn't even know I had to witness. It was such a fun man internet for the last 1 week or so since the day these two console dates got announced, and like people are fighting. Oh, so what you're gonna buy with? Like some people are saying you should go like for the PS5. Like see, on paper PS5 exclusives will have an edge over Xbox
Definitely.
forever.
Like that happened in the
Yeah,
last generation as well. Like
yeah,
Xbox, like dude, we don't even play these games. But even without playing any of these games, I know that
yeah,
PlayStation has way more exclusives, and they
yeah.
have the big names. They have the big like developers with them. And
True.
Xbox, I think Xbox is known to be the more powerful machine, but many people say that
Yeah.
many people dispute the fact as well. So, to be honest, we don't know what we're talking about, but
Yeah.
hopefully we get to
We're
play
just
both.
nerds. We're just happy to be like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, the games, oh new games.
We
Like
are nerds who don't really know much about gaming. So, there's
we're
that.
trying, we're trying, guys. We're trying.
Yeah. Someone,
One
please
day.
hire me, please. Like, some money, can buy something and all that.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. Like, last piece of news. It's not really news, but YouTube was down. And for us Indians, it was very good because it was during midnight. So none of us really cared. It was
Yeah.
down last Thursday
And
when I woke
not
up on
even
Twitter.
midnight. It was like early morning,
Early morning
around
at
five.
four
Yeah,
o'clock,
five.
5 o'clock time.
Yeah.
No one in India cared. Like they were like, in Twitter, everyone's like, YouTube is down, YouTube is down. I woke up, I was just
Yeah.
playing YouTube just like that in the morning.
Yeah. I'm
Right?
seeing the news on YouTube itself that
Yeah.
YouTube is down. I was like, wait, when? What is?
But it had some hilarious memes. But that's it for things trending
Yeah.
in Twitter this week. And now let's get to the guest of the show today. Like this is going to be our second guest ever in the show. The first was Nona Prince. So yeah, we have to consider it. Nona Prince was the first guest, with his very big mic, but let's just leave that for another day. Today we have the dashing, much more smarter than me and Jay put together, the one with the biggest beard over here, my very good friend, Harsh Vardhan. Hey!
Hi, hi, hi.
Hey man, how are
Okay.
you?
Hello. But what's the best part about this thing?
What?
Generally, when you see people doing collaborative stuff, people like the comedians call, or anyone who is doing the podcast call people.
Yeah.
In here, I am the one who is calling, telling you, please, please bring me. It's interesting. I also want to do something. So
You
that's
didn't know.
so
No.
this is all the people hearing this. This is something very big where I have to approach these people to call me on this
It
thing.
took 18
This is
episodes.
this is huge.
Nona also said the same
Probably,
thing. The first guest which we had, he's like a bit of a YouTuber also. And even he said that like I had to like ask you like 10, 15 times before you like let me in and be like,
I see the actual
but
thing is now we were not technologically ready for like inviting any guests. We were like
we still
we
are
were
not.
on our
Like
life support system basically. We couldn't
to
afford to like invite anyone
to
else
all
because like
the
we're all yeah,
to all the guys out there, we still don't have much technological support.
yeah,
we're doing this in Zoom and we have a 40-minute cap. So this episode will be
yeah,
much shorter.
yeah.
Just for that reason. But dude,
but
it's
I feel
absolutely awesome to have you here. It's absolutely awesome
but
to
I
have
feel
you.
my lockdown thing is totally achieved. I am on this podcast now.
Yeah.
This is
That that
I've achieved everything now because
that should be the ultimate aim for people.
finally
Like,
Yeah.
coming
finally
to Nerdistan Podcast.
That's the only reason we opened this channel in the lockdown, because like we will have something to say now. Like, what do you guys do in the lockdown? Oh, we made a YouTube
I
channel with
mean,
like
we had
150
a failed,
subscriber and
we had a
100
failed
subscriber
YouTube
are
channel.
friends. Yeah, yeah,
But Harsh,
Wow.
you make a lot of content. Like a lot of people know you. Like Harsh is a bit of a local college star in our college. He's that one guy everyone knows, the one guy who speaks very well. And unfortunately, to all the ladies, is already taken.
Don't do
But
that.
anyway,
Let's.
leaving all that aside, Harsh,
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about yourself. The content
Wow.
you make. You start oh yeah,
This.
I'm fully focusing on you today. It's like an
Wow.
interview.
Wow. This is genuinely an interview. Wow.
No,
Okay,
but
basically, there's
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, yeah. So basically, as you guys said, you guys started this. What did you do in the lockdown? You started doing something. So there was this guy. I shouldn't be taking the name. I guess everyone
Yeah,
knows him.
now he's in a
yeah,
Some
bit of a
guy,
he's in
some
a bit
yeah,
of a
guy,
rut now, right?
some guy sits in a
Right.
car and says something. I thought
yeah,
this it was a lot of people didn't like it. I don't
Mm,
know. Some people like it. Some people liked it. I like this. Something should be done about this.
yeah,
Something has to be done about this. So it started from there, and it just kept on going from there. And it's still I'm making. And with me now, I don't have a proper script, or I don't do any scripting. I don't do any editing and all that stuff. What I do, if I feel like making a video, I go to the car, I take my camera and I make it. That's it. I don't have any scripting process. I don't have any all that stuff, because what I feel that makes the whole, the whole character, the
authentic.
whole that thing very
mm,
authentic and
Yeah,
relatable. If I make that stuff with a proper GoPro or with a proper DSLR, it doesn't feel that
yeah.
connected, because the person
and
who
it's
makes it,
cheaper also, no?
he'll
That's an added bonus.
It's
no
less
comments on
work
that.
too.
Net,
That's the
no
main thing.
comments on that. No comments on that.
No,
But
but guys,
uh,
if you're not checked out, Harsh, what's your Instagram handle, like the name? We follow, but still.
wow, that's again, that also has a story behind it.
Yeah.
So my Instagram handle is Khata Rahe Mera Dil. So most of the people have this heard this song Gata Rahe Mera Dil. It's a very old Hindi song.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
once I was my Nanaji was having something, and I was sitting and he was listening to the song, and I was having something to eat, and then dude, wait a second, Gata rahe mera dil, and I'm eating something, so why shouldn't it be Khata rahe mera dil? And boom, the name came up. And the
Damn.
funniest part is the funniest part is most of the people in our college don't know my real name. They call me by my name Instagram handle, Khata Rahe Mera Dil. That became a little, that itself became a big this thing. So if
that's a
you
brand you
give
created, man. Like
He created
as
a
a marketing
yeah,
student, yeah. As a marketing student, you did a
learn
pretty
from
good
Harsh.
job with that.
Learn from Harsh.
all those people who are listening to this podcast, please do follow me on Instagram. Khata Rahe
No one
Mera Dil.
listens to this, man.
Yeah,
All those
that's
people.
You're not in luck.
why do you think we invited you, man? Like we
We invited
need
you to
more
get people
viewers.
more.
Yeah,
So
Guys, listen
some
to the
people
full
some
podcast, guys.
people do
Guys,
some
subscribe to
people do
Nerdistan
listen.
Podcast. No, but seriously, guys, check out his Instagram page. It's awesome. He does a lot
And
of stuff like
one
this.
more plugin. One more plugin.
Plug
I
in
do.
everything
I
you
have
want.
started. No, I have now since I'm first time. No, no, not the first time. This will be probably the second time I'm on YouTube. If it goes on YouTube, I mean, it goes on YouTube. I know
yeah,
that.
it will, it will,
It
it
will
will.
go. It will. Don't worry. No
Okay,
worries.
okay, okay, okay. Wait a second. Not the second time. This is the third time. Yes, third time I'm on YouTube. First
Third
and
time's a
both the
charm.
times
Yeah.
both the time I was during some college stuff. Once I
Okay.
guess during the presentation. The
Oh,
second
yeah.
was during the so-called freshers. We have the so-called mini Ayya Swami thing. So
Yes.
I was there.
Okay. Yeah.
Everyone was there.
I was
Oh.
always a systems guy for everything, even though I didn't know
So,
jack shit about systems.
so as I said, it's a very big jump for me from this to this. So
Yeah.
I hope this goes good.
It won't, man.
We hope to,
We,
man.
we,
We hope.
we have no hopes.
Uh,
Every week we have no hopes. We're like,
yeah.
let's just do this. But anyway,
Yeah.
I think putting all that aside now, let's get to the topic in hand. This episode will be released on Diwali. So we
Wow.
thought we would look back and we would go to each one of us and they will share their favorite movie that you can see on Diwali. Now, as we all know, most of the Diwali releases are crap or
Yeah.
not good or unwatchable, like beyond any like redeeming qualities. But still, we will be picking on this show today. I don't know if Alma goes from me. Today, we will be picking one Diwali movie, like one of our favorite like Diwali movies. So I will go to a guest of honor as usual.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Harsh,
Yeah, yeah.
let us know what's
Okay,
your favorite Diwali movie.
dude, what I have observed, these people, all these big actors, Salman Khan and Shah Rukh Khan, what they have done is, I don't remember when Diwali is. I just see when the movies are.
Jay is a big
True.
Salman Khan fan. I'm just saying
Oh,
because I
I know
saw
that. I know
I
that.
saw his, like
I know
Jay
that.
got his fist tunnel together. He's like,
No,
oh.
no, no.
I know that. I know that. But these people have nailed that thing here. These people have nailed it. Salman Khan, Salman Khan either releases his movie on Eid,
On Eid, yeah.
and Shah Rukh Khan releases his movie on Diwali.
Diwali. Yeah.
On Christmas.
And fun fact, this year Salman Khan didn't release a movie. He released a brand,
Yeah.
Fresh. So
Being fresh, yeah.
being fresh. But talking about the best, Dawn movie,
Mhm.
Dawn
Yeah.
was released
Yeah.
on Diwali,
Yeah.
and
True.
it was, I guess, probably the most biggest gangster movie which ever came. I mean, not ever, but
Yeah.
it suddenly
It,
opened the.
Yeah.
It,
true.
it was, you know, not previous before that. People like Ram Gopal Verma was making this
Mhm.
gangster stuff, but
Gangster
then
movie, yeah.
suddenly, Shah Rukh Khan did a gangster,
True.
that too of what
A remake. Yeah.
Amitabh
Yeah.
Bachchan did. So it
And
was a huge thing.
that movie has been remade in, I think, in every language. Like it's
Yes.
remade in Telugu with Prabhas Billa. It's remade with Ajit in Tamil with some name.
Yeah.
It has remade in Kannada. It's like, oh my God, how many times it has been remade? I'm like, and I
True.
think the best interpretation of the original is the Hindi one, I guess. I'm not
Yeah,
sure,
Like they
but
put that
that's
twist.
the
They
best
put
one.
that twist in the end, which like what it did
yeah,
was it created a franchise. Just from that one twist, you got an
yeah.
entire franchise. And I like Dawn 2 a lot better than Dawn
Hmm.
1. And but the credit is to the twist.
Yeah,
Oh,
If
definitely.
they had never made that, then it
oh,
probably would have never happened. So
it was
so Dawn is your pick.
yes.
Dawn is your Diwali pick.
No. Dawn was not. Dawn was not.
Yeah.
But my favorite, as you said, na, that all Diwali movies are crap and they are
Yeah.
not watchable. But
True.
True.
Golmaal, dude, Golmaal.
The first
Oh
one.
my
Please tell
God.
me it's the
First
first one.
one, na? Yeah.
Not the first one. Golmaal
Not the
Return.
first
Golmaal
one.
Return. Not the
The
Which
first one.
second
Golmaal
one.
Return.
fourth one?
The second one. The second one.
Second
Oh
one.
my
Okay.
God,
Second
this is a revelation for me. Like,
Yeah.
second one. The second one. Second one in 2008, Golmaal Return was released. Okay. And
okay,
for me, by far, that was one of the most funniest movie. I mean, it was so funny. I mean, you just watch it. You just watch it.
I
And
Yeah.
actually not seen Goma Return.
Yeah, I've seen it.
just
I've
watch
seen
it.
it.
Just watch it.
See,
You will love it.
I'm gonna be
I know.
honest. Yeah.
I think Jay has a different opinion.
No, not exactly. Like I have this vivid memory of watching Golmaal 2 because like I
Hmm.
bought the DVD in which Golmaal 1, 2, 3 all were there. So I watched the whole three like at one go. Very well liked the first one and the second one. Na, there's this one particular scene I laughed like my ass off, and it was that these guys were having a date or something, and the girl was like deaf or dumb or something. Sorry, Tushar Kapoor was deaf and
Tushar
the girl
Kapoor
was,
was
yeah. And these
dumb.
guys were like, they didn't even know that he's like he can't hear or he can't speak, something like
Yes.
that. And they were like beating instrument around him so that why is he not listening? And then he said, "Are you came in front." Are now I remember the exact thing. What happened is Tushar Kapoor is like he can't speak and the girl can't hear. So that was, they didn't know that they both had this thing, and the
Jay
boys were like
said that scene 3 times with
three
Three
different
times.
times,
I
different.
yes.
know. That, Arey, I think three times is the lucky number. See, I will tell you why. See, we today have three guests, and Harsh
Yeah,
said it's his third appearance in like
yeah,
on YouTube,
On YouTube.
and like
yeah.
on the third go, like I think third time's the
And
charm, man.
RCB also had a third position. They dropped to fourth, but they had a third position.
Come on, man! For the
You
love of
seriously,
God, stop
you
bringing RCB
seriously
everywhere,
want to
man.
start. You
Yeah.
seriously want to start RCB here? Because I
We
can
already
start.
finished that.
I can
We
totally get
already
the topic.
finished that.
I can totally, dude. I know, dude. Oh my god.
Dude, but anyway, like leaving cricket aside, we had a full episode last week. But
Yeah.
but also is Golmaal Returns your pick for your
For me,
Diwali
yes,
movie?
Golmaal Return. Golmaal Return
Now
is the
now mm, yeah.
because it's the scene. If you see all other movies which was released on uh, Diwali, they are
True,
so intense, dude. So intense. I
true.
mean, just go through the this thing. Jab Tak Hai Jaan was also released during Diwali,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and
True, true, true.
Jab Tak Hai Jaan, I guess, was probably the last movie of Yash
Oh
Chopra,
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure,
if I'm
yeah.
not
This
wrong.
last movie, yeah.
And
It released
it was
along with Son of
I
uh,
Sardar.
think Son of Sardar. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
and I
remember that.
guess
There was a
That
little bit
was
of
hilarious.
conflict. There was a bit
Yeah.
of
Jab Tak Hai
conflict
Jaan,
between them.
Jab Tak Hai Jaan was, I guess, 4,000 years long. I mean, it was a huge, very long
I
movie.
still remember there's a scene with Rishi Kapoor and all. And after that, Rishi Kapoor was like, go live your life, screw all these promises you have made to God. And then they both go live happily. And I'm like, it's not such a bad movie. It was actually short. But then they were like, intermission. I'm like, huh?
And dude,
There's still
with Jab Tak Hai
more
Jaan,
to
no, no, no. The thing was with Jab Tak Hai Jaan, na, when this movie was shot, when the editing was going on, Yash
go.
Chopra died, and
Yeah, I
the
know.
producer
Yeah.
said, whatever is, whatever he made, we will, it will be released
Yeah.
as it is.
Yeah.
So that's why the
They
movie is
didn't,
that long.
yeah, true. I mean, to be honest, it's not such a bad movie, like
It's
considering the
not a bad, it's
circumstances.
not bad movie,
But
but
yeah,
if
it
you
was definitely
see
long. Yeah.
Golmaal Returns and Jab Tak Hai Jaan, two very different genres. So
No, but
Yeah.
for me,
Government
it is
returns is Harsh Vardhan's pick. But
Golmaal.
what is your pick then, Jay? I wonder.
See, mine is two. Like one is the very
It
obvious
doesn't have to be
cliche one, I
Diwali
guess.
release. Like
No, no, no,
you
no.
can say your
It's
Diwali
not. It's
release. Yeah,
not.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
For me, like the first very obvious one, which you like, everyone will have a great time watching with family because like festival is all about like togetherness and harmony and happiness spreading with your loved ones and all that. And one is that definitely Three Idiots. It's like an evergreen movie. I don't think anyone will get rid of and like have enough of that. And the
True, true,
second one is like if anyone is opting for an unorthodox pick and like going for a new genre, I would really suggest Mukkabaz, Anurag. And I think the reason why I chose
I haven't
Mukkabaz
seen
is the
it.
fact
Yeah.
that, yeah,
Mukkabaz is very
because
good.
like it's Anurag Kashyap's last good movie, in my opinion, obviously, which doesn't matter for many people, but still I'm giving my
Dude,
opinion
Anurag
to come. So it's
Kashyap is
my
listening to this. Anurag Kashyap is listening to this. He'll
in
put a
case
tweet
Anurag Kashyap
now.
is
He'll put a
in case
tweet out
Anurag
now.
Kashyap is listening to, I want to say, man, like enough of the propaganda, man. We want to see the raw Anurag
No,
Kashyap,
Anurag.
like
Anurag, continue. Do whatever you want. We said 3 days first, and now we are putting restrictions. What is this? 3 days is all about doing whatever you want.
Seriously.
true, true. My bad. Apologies. So the reason why I pick Mukkavaz is the fact like it's Anurag Kashyap's least violent, but like it does not have very uncomfortable like hot scenes, which
Hmm.
will make I don't remember like any scene particularly in that movie. It's all about the story and the man, the acting the protagonist has done, Vinit Kumar Singh. It's so great, and Jimmy Shirgil as the antagonist, man. What else you want? Like Anurag Kashyap, and there is a cameo of Nawazuddin as well. He's like dancing. I'm
I
like,
need to watch
dude, like,
this. I need to watch
yeah,
this.
it's a great movie, Like it's a really good movie. Jimmy Shirgil antagonist and the characters, man. Like that is Anurag Kashyap in his zone, and you will
When did this
really
movie
get inspired.
release?
I think around 2016, before Man Marziya, that was his last.
Okay, okay.
It's a
He,
really, really good movie.
I missed that somehow. Like, it went
Yeah,
under my radar. But
yeah.
dude, my pick, yeah, Jay had two wonderful picks. My picks is the best of all. Thugs of Hindustan. Big Vijay Krishnacharya fan.
Thank you, guys. It
Dude,
was a
like,
good talk. It was good talking to you.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, man. I'm leaving
Thank
as well.
you.
I'm
The
leaving as
main
well.
reason why I said Thugs of Hindustan is
You
that
want to plug?
we did a
Yeah,
video
of
where we
course. Yeah.
reviewed Thugs of Hindustan. So that none of us you have to like
I know.
don't rewatch it on Diwali. It's not a Diwali movie. It's not any movie. Like nothing.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
ever watch
never,
that.
never.
We watched it for you. So
Yeah.
don't ever watch it. But see, this was very hard pick for me because all the really Diwali releases for me didn't really meet my standards, you can say. Like all of them are
Mm.
pretty average or below average, or Some of
Yeah.
them are borderline unwatchable. Sorry to like all the filmmakers who are listening to this, obviously.
Yeah.
But my pick is definitely a movie that I don't think both of you have seen because it's a Malayalam pick. Because for me, like, as far as what I understand from Diwali, is about new beginnings, and the one movie for me that really like that is about family and that is about new beginnings is a movie called Jacob and the Soviet Rajam. It's a movie about family. It's a true story based on a family in Dubai that went through some financial crisis that made them completely broke and how they fought back again. So it's a movie about new beginnings, but it's a very like fun-filled movie. It's actually a very feel-good movie in the end of the day. So that's my pick for my Diwali movie. So we have three very different picks.
Dude, but seriously, I just want to say something on this. It's such a stereotypical Malayali thing. One, the name of the movie is so confusing. Second, the whole family is
It
in Gulf. I mean, it's
True.
and it's a true story.
stereotyp-
And it's a true
it's
story.
such a stereotypical, such a
It
stereotypical Malayali
basically
film.
means Jacob's heaven. So it's
Okay,
like the family he
okay.
considers his family as his heaven. So I made it a little less confusing. But that's our picks for Diwali. So uh, everyone sit at home and just watch these films. These films are available in audio in OTT platforms. Hopefully, I don't know. Check it, search for it. It's there somewhere. But with that,
Golmaal is there.
our Golmaal is there. So Harsh has said Golmaal is there.
All three,
He
all three
works for all
Golmaals
the
are there.
OTT platforms, so he knows
Yeah.
where all the movies are. But with that, we come to our story segment. So here, what we're going to do is each of us is going to share one of our favorite personal Diwali stories. And again, like always, I'm going to go to my guest of honor, Harsh.
Dude, no, dude.
Please,
I'm telling you,
please.
if you start with me, then dude, you will feel like, okay, fine, you only say your stories, and we are leaving the podcast because the story I
No,
have, and you
no,
said only
you don't have
one.
to worry
I
about
mean,
that. Zoom will kick you out after 40 minutes.
Yeah, immediately.
We won't be kicking you out.
dude, I'm telling you, you will say that, dude, this is the best story. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm already telling
Just
you.
don't hype this so much. We don't want all
Yeah.
the
Okay, fine.
thugs of Hindustan
Okay,
situation.
fine.
We don't want like Faltu Johnny Depp coming and all. Just say the thing. Just say the
Dude,
story.
so it was in college. I was in since I also did my engineering from SRM. I was there for 1.5 years. But then due to my health
All
conditions,
SRM people,
I
please subscribe.
please do it. Please do subscribe. And so basically, it was like in SRM, the Diwali's tradition was you can go to the firecracker shop. You can bring your own firecrackers, take it to your hostel, and the time when the firecracker this thing was supposed to happen, you can bring it down and you can burst the crackers and all. So not like in our college where we have to wait
Obviously.
for some time and not like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So we had a plan. We had like 7-8 people, and we were like, no, we'll do something. We'll go and bring crackers. And I was the one who was the most excited person, as as usual. And I was like, dude, I'll do the most amount of quantity and I'll give the most amount of money so that lots of crackers can be buyed and all that. But there's a twist here. That time I was talking to this girl. First I
There's
wasn't.
always a
First,
girl.
That's a
There's
twist.
always
always
a
That's
girl.
definitely a
there's
twist.
always a girl. There's always a
Engineering
girl.
guy with a girl, that's a twist, man.
But
Yeah.
it becomes even better. Just wait for it.
Oh,
So I was like, and this we brought the firecrackers a day before Diwali. So a day before we day before the Diwali, we bought all the crackers. But then after bringing the crackers at night, I was talking to this girl,
Mm.
and SRM University, all those people who are listening, who knows SRM University, SRM University is a huge campus. When I'm saying huge, it is genuinely very big. So we have a cafe we have a genuine big restaurant bar in SRM. Now when I say restaurant bar, they don't sell you alcohol. in the name of resto bar, they tell you water, coffee. So
Imagine that to be alcohol entering. That's yeah.
yeah. So I was like, dude, wait a second. Leave everything aside. I have one whole night. Take this girl out on that particular cafe, and I can spend this whole night with her. By the time my friends will are burning crackers, and all those people who are listening who are in engineer, they all know, and especially mechanical engineers. If any guy in their group starts seeing any girl, the amount of hatred they get, the amount of
Yeah.
their legs are being pulled, you have no idea. Manoj, I know you have any clue. I know that. You don't have any
Yeah,
clue about it.
obviously.
I
Like,
know that.
I was not
That's
as
why you're so
pathetic
sad.
as a mechanical engineer. So
I know, I know. I know.
Oh, shots fired.
Ouch. Ouch.
As big as a nugget, so enjoy it.
Ouch.
I have to give you a
Ouch.
career to destroy
but
it.
go on, go on. I'm
Oh,
very intrigued to know what's gonna happen next. I was just silently listening,
Ouch.
but go on, go on.
Ouch. Anyway,
oh God.
so I was like, everything was planned. I during 7:30 in the evening, we all went out. We had a very big football ground, so everyone used to burst crackers there. So for क्योंकि मैंने पैसा भरा था तो मेरे को एक दो पटाखे तो चलाने थे. So
सही बात.
Obviously.
I was like, I burned one an hour and all that, so that people like हाँ चला रहे. But everyone was busy doing that. मैं कल्टी कि now I'm going out with this girl. We spent good अच्छे से time spent किया because we were watching Fake show and all that, and you know क्या कहते हैं,
Very romantic.
there was this particular moment where a firecracker was like the sound was very loud, and you know you see in those movies, no, it is outside, not here.
I was just
Not with
about
the
to
sound,
say that
not
just
with the
like
sound
that.
effect. It's just just like
That
that,
was so well
just
time
like
planned, man. Yeah.
very yes, so true. So you know, in movies you see when there's a horror scene or there's a loud sound,
Yeah.
girls just
Hmm.
like you know
Yeah. I
hold you tightly, all
Yeah.
that jazz happened. So I was like, dude, what? Wow. I was really like, wow. I mean, this is dream come true, dude. I mean, first year mechanical engineer, Diwali night. I'm out with a girl. I mean, wow, dream
wow.
come true. By the end of the day, we all went back to the hostel and all that. Then comes the bomb. I get a message from her where she says, "Wow, it was a good time. It is always good to have a friend like this in like in your college."
Hmm.
मैंने कहा, wait a second, friend?
Like
What do you mean by friend?
See, it's
What
better
do you
than
mean by
brother.
friend?
It's better than brother.
Dude, wait a second. Please, please. You don't know. I'm not going into the technicalities what all happened that night,
Go,
but
go.
but I won't go there. But that was the biggest bomb where I was like, no, I don't want to be a like.
yeah.
So
I
you know when you bring crackers and
Hmm.
you have the biggest cracker, you
Yeah.
spend most amount of money, and when
yeah.
you go light there, when you go and light it, it doesn't do anything.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That was my night.
It's
That
a
was
cold
particularly my
one.
night.
A
It
cold
was
one.
very cold, dude. Dude, that was, I don't know. It was when I
But
told the same story to my friends now.
yeah,
Oh my
they.
god. For the for
But bro, I
whole
will make
6
you. I
months,
will make you feel better because I had a
for
friend.
full 6 months, it was horrible.
Bro, this is.
Horrible.
Let me tell you, this is nothing. I had a friend who had a big
Hmm.
crush on this girl, and I think I don't think he's listening to this, so it's fine. He had this big crush on this girl, and then that girl called him her brother in front of all of his friends, all of his hostel mates.
Is he
So that,
alive?
yeah,
Is that guy alive?
he is alive,
He should
and
not be. He should not
you
be.
both know him also.
Eh?
What?
Moving
That's
on,
that.
moving on,
No,
moving
no, no.
on.
You can't just move on from
No,
that.
you
That
cannot
is
move out from. No,
that
no,
is
no,
off.
no, no,
That would be off
no,
the
no,
record
no.
of the podcast. I'll say
Yeah,
the
yeah.
obviously, he's also my brother, so obviously I won't like tarnish his image in the
He's
podcast,
the
which is
okay, fine.
listened by Arna Kashyap and everyone else. But moving on, dude, that was a fantastic story. Absolutely loved it. We also got a gift from Zoom saying that you it's we don't have to stick to 40 minutes anymore. I don't know what's happening, but good news, good news. Happy Diwali. Ajay, what is your Diwali story to share?
See, like when you give me this idea that we are going to talk about this one particular story of Diwali which happened, like which is like memorable something, I really don't have anything like that.
You
But
you
I
didn't
just
have a
want to
girl
say,
calling you a friend during
I
Diwali.
never had a girl calling me like whatsoever. What are you talking about, bro?
Wait a
That's why
second.
we are.
You had a girl, right? Ever?
I don't know. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe.
This
Oh,
is
off
we
the
don't disclose
off the
personal.
record.
Yeah,
Off
We
the record.
try to
Off
create
the
this
record.
image of us being nerds,
Off the record.
So the guests
yeah,
we
Oh,
have are very flamboyant, but we are dumb.
yeah.
Go
okay. Okay.
go on.
So yeah, so I was like at this like a leap or something like that. Like, see, as a child, like everyone used to be like so excited by festivals because like we get to buy new clothes and all that. But for Diwali, it was like for obvious reason we used to burst cracker. And the thing is, like most of a scared little child, I I I forced my father to bought like many firecrackers as they can, but I can't burst them because like I'm too afraid. Lo, I will burn myself or something like that. So my father used to like burst it. I was like, hey, it's so good. And you know what's more excited about that is the next morning. See, I like everyone, like most of all, if someone is listening to us till now, like very good man, like you should keep listening to us. And the next morning is so
I'll be
exciting because like
surprised, but
see,
go on, go
by
on.
the next morning, na, so there are many crackers which are left unburnt last night because, like, in night you don't see like which all the like small
Hmm.
small bumps like sickly bump and something like that. So me and my friends used to go and take a tour of the whole colony and see which firecrackers are. It's not something related that we can't afford or something like that, but it was so fun and adventurous. Sometimes we get some new rockets or something like that. That was really fun. But now, like especially when I left school, now I was like basically like done with festivals in general. It's nothing to do with like me not having fun or something like. But
You're embracing
it's
the
something.
Balaji spirit.
Hmm.
Yeah. And I'm so glad that you brought the biology thing. You know what I did? Like at the night of Diwali, when everyone was celebrating and taking pictures, I went to D-Mart and bought some groceries which I was long over pending. That's the thing I did, and every one of my friend was shouting at me like, "Dude, what the hell? Who goes to even D-Mart at the
When
night of
DMart
Diwali?"
people are like, "What are you doing here?"
Exactly.
Yeah.
But Jay, that was your story. I mean, that was really good. My story is not much, I guess. Like my story is much more action packed because see,
Oh.
I've only celebrated two Diwalis in my entire life. The first Diwali which I celebrated was the main reason is because I live in an area where Diwali is not really celebrated. Like even now, like it's pretty much blank
Yeah.
outside. Like it's not really celebrated. Like it's not really part of the culture over here. So what happened was when I was in long time back, I was in Kuwait. I was studying there. I was in third standard, and in Kuwait, like the rules are a little more strict. Like it's not as secular as here. It's not like people can just fire crackers and stuff. But on
Mhm.
that day, in our building, in our flat, there was like I had a neighbor who was Hindu, so they were like celebrating Diwali. So we also joined them. Our family also joined them. We were bursting crackers. We were like just having fun. And then after a point in time, my mom said, it's enough. No, let's just go. We were like, no, no, no. There's still so much more crackers to burst and everything. Let's keep doing. Then after 10 minutes, we got the sudden realization that we are not in India and we are in Kuwait because the police came. Like they took my dad and they took the friend, the neighbor, the dad of my
Wow.
neighbor also, and they took him also. And
Wow.
both of them, they just came. They took him away and they just had this big discussion. And we all were like freaked out. We were like, what the heck? And they just took their civil
Wow.
IDs and went. So my dad and my friend's dad basically both had to go to the police station, get the civil IDs back, and that was the end of Diwali celebrations in Kuwait.
Dude,
That
you
was
know what,
not the ideal
Manoj,
celebration one would hope.
you know
But
what? I just realized in all this story, all the three stories,
Yeah,
I started with a love story and a
yeah,
heartbreak.
yeah,
Jay started with little comedy,
yeah.
and then you came with action
I, I,
yeah,
I brought
we got
Singam with me,
everything here.
I
and
brought
little
Singam with
climax
me.
and a little climax. I mean, dude,
but
wow.
but I will end this in a very good note because I never celebrated Diwali after that because even when I came back to India, like
Yes.
the place I live, we don't really celebrate Diwali over here. But so my first Diwali experience after a long time, like my true Diwali experience was actually in Balaji because there, actually one of the good things about them not giving holidays is the fact that, people like me
Hmm.
who have never celebrated the festival can actually see the festival, can celebrate it with other people. And, like I made lots of very good friends during my first year. So, I celebrated Diwali with them and it was a lot of fun. Although a certain portion of that Diwali was spent searching for a medicine for my friend. So that was also weird. That was a weird thing because one of my friends was ill, and so then me and
And that's
Vishnu.
why I went to DMart that day because
No, 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 no. Me, you guys know Vishnu. So we both had to
yeah,
like we took a detour in the middle, and we had to go searching for the medicine. But it was a lot of fun. Like, and we had free food in the mess that day. That was the
Oh my
biggest one.
God.
yeah,
That dude,
that was
that
really
food
good.
was so good.
That
It
I
was so
remember.
good. Dude, that
That I
food is
remember.
so good, man.
On
Seriously.
that hap-
Yeah.
on that very happy note, and I have to say in this podcast, we meant no offense to mechanical engineers, no offense to people from any of the other institutes of our college, no offense to people from SR. Everyone, please subscribe. And we are hoping you guys had a wonderful Diwali and hoping that, we all have positivity in our lives moving forward. Do you guys have any final thoughts, Harsh?
Well, just one message out there to all those people who are watching this. Please don't burst crackers. I beg you. Please don't burst crackers.
Especially
Please.
with a
Please.
friend who you're trying to, seal the
Please
deal.
don't. I mean that. I mean, jokes aside.
Yeah,
Jokes
yeah,
aside.
yeah.
Jokes aside. Especially if you are somewhere in Delhi or on
Mm.
those in that area,
Hmm.
please don't, because the condition is very bad, dude. If you go to these
True,
places
true, true.
where
Yeah.
northern India, it's very bad. So just please
Very true.
don't burst crackers. You can
Very
celebrate Diwali without crackers. I just hope this video doesn't get down by when I said this. Please don't
Arre,
burst crackers without Diwali.
People should
bro,
listen to this
this is the
now.
safe zone. Yeah, exactly. No,
You can
why like, you're so
see
optimistic.
if
That that's why it's your first
If
presence here. Yeah.
If Arnab Goswami hosted our show, he would never go to jail.
Yeah. No one
No
listens
one
to
would
us.
listen.
And you know who listens to us? Me and Manoj listen to the whole thing while editing, and I listen
Yeah,
to
I
the whole
have
thing
to.
just for getting the
Yeah,
runtime. They're like,
yeah.
oh yeah,
And
let's
I leave it on play
hear
also,
ourselves.
just to encourage YouTube. I'm like, yeah, people are listening. See.
This is a phrase. The only motivation we have for running this page over this last 6-8 months now is the fact that we can just say anything what we want.
Anything
Yeah,
you want.
whatever.
Yeah,
Exactly,
that's
dude.
a
Seriously.
safe place. Yeah.
Like, thanks, Harsh, for joining with us today. It was an absolute blast
Dude,
talking to you.
pleasure.
And
It was
hopefully,
pleasure.
we'll bring you back in
Oh,
due
oh,
time to the podcast
I'm
because
just I'll just keep counting those days when I'm getting back to the
I
podcast. When
know.
I'm getting back to the podcast. But it was so
And
funny, dude. Yes.
thank you to my very good friend Zay also for coming every week and handling like listening to me blabber and try comedy in a very bad way.
And so like it's such a bizarre thing, you know what? Like every week Manoj tries to sideline me. We started this whole thing as like he's my brother and this and all that. And now after 18 and 19 podcasts, he's saying thanks for coming over. It's
Yeah.
like he's making me as a guest now. Like great
Yeah,
Manoj. Like,
like I'm going to do a I'm going to do a social network thing, like the movie. I'm going to buy this without you even knowing, and it'll be a huge
hey,
war.
that
And
would
then
be really great. I
yeah,
would love like if
yeah,
that
and then
happens. Like,
we can bring back David Fincher to direct that also, and Aaron
yeah,
Sorkin can write.
I know, I
I
know.
think it's like all set for our future. But anyway, thanks to everyone who stayed with us in this podcast. Even if you like just listen to the first 5 minutes, we still thank you. We really appreciate that. And a massive thanks to Zoom for not cutting the call.
Yeah. And giving us the
with,
Diwali bonus,
yeah,
man. Thanks.
with that,
Diwali.
wishing everyone a happy Diwali. We come to the end of this podcast.
Happy Diwali.
Do have a great weekend.